What's up, guys? This is Kelsey, and let's just go with the YouTube challenge. Or should I say, the Pads challenge. I'm funny, aren't I? Kelsey, what was that for? Oh, okay, got it. Sorry. Here. Pads challenge, Pads challenge, Pads challenge. Oh yeah.
Can you guess who this celebrity is?
I don't know. Is her name like Emma Stone?
Okay, so do you know who the celebrity is?
No, you don't want that.
No. Try your best. Can you guess who this celebrity is?
No! Is that like the guy from Guardians of the Galaxy?
Okay, yeah.
Todd.
Okay, can you guess who this celebrity is?
No.
No?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you guess who this is?
That is Ice Spice.
Yes, you did.
I love Ice Spice.
Thanks.
Yeah. Can you guess who this celebrity is?
No, I actually don't know who that is.
Try.
The face somewhere. I just can't remember where.
Okay, then. Can you guess who this is?
Is that Tom Hanks?
Yes. You get one piece of candy.
What are you doing?
I'm drawing something for Miss B.
Oh, right, she's a teacher spotlight. Yeah, let's learn more about her.
Hello, my name is Mrs. B and I'm the art teacher here at Pearson.
What got you interested into teaching art?
I first became interested in teaching art while I was actually teaching second grade. And we were doing a little project, doing self-portraits, and I kind of taught my class how to draw portions of the face. And they turned out really well, especially compared to other classes that just kind of had a free-for-all drawing themselves. And it was the first time I really thought maybe I could be an art teacher.
Was art always your favorite subject?
So I have always loved doing art and being creative. I've been that way my whole life, but I never took an art class until I was in college, and I was actually studying to be a music teacher, like I said before, and I just kind of squeezed in one art class, and I really enjoyed it, but I didn't take art going all through school.
Did you ever think you were going to be an art teacher?
There was a very long time where I never would have thought I would be an art teacher. When I went to college, I was a band kid, and band was all that I knew, so I actually got my degree in music education, and I thought I would just be an elementary music teacher forever, I guess, and that's not how it worked out.
What is your favorite art medium to teach and why?
I think that's a really hard thing to choose, but if I have to choose, I think my favorite is clay, because everybody is always so excited when we do clay, since we only really get to do one clay project a year, and it's just really fun that there's so many things you can create with clay, and it's kind of a magical experience, so I really love to teach it.
Who's your favorite artist and why?
That's a hard question too. I love so many different artists. There's a lot of classical artists that are really great that everyone would know of, you know, your Frida Kahlo and your Bob Ross. But probably my favorite artist is a contemporary artist who's about my age, I think, and she does colored pencil art, and her name is CJ Hendry. And she just does really, really realistic color pencil drawings, and I find it fascinating, and it's something that is not a really strong suit of mine, so I like to watch her create, and it's very inspiring.
What are some things about being an art teacher that are different from being a regular teacher?
So being an art teacher is really special because I get to experience things that other teachers don't get to experience with their students. So we're always using our creative mind, and they're just working in forms and in ways that other teachers just don't even see. So when they come to visit and they see their students that they have in their core classes and what they can do in the art room, and they're just amazed by it, it's really, really cool because it's just a whole other side of things. And I get to make art all day, and I think that's pretty fun.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Speaking of bee, we just had the spelling bee. Yeah, let's learn about our spelling bee champion who has come so far.
Hi, I'm Kamora, and I'm here with
Deesh.
and we're going to interview him for Student Spotlight. So, what made you decide to do the spelling bee?
Well, it's just a fun experience getting to learn new words and see how they fit into the English language.
That's cool. How far did you make it in the spelling bee, and did you think you're going to get that far?
Well, I made it to the Dallas Regional Spelling Bee. I kind of thought I was going to mess up at the step before, but I actually made it definitely, so I'm proud of myself.
Congratulations! How do you even know how to spell all those words? Is there a method to spelling?
Well, sometimes I just look over lists of words that I find online, or I just studied a dictionary and I searched them up. So that's how I gain knowledge about the words and their definitions.
Okay, so you just look at a dictionary and learn those words?
Yeah.
Okay. So what is the process of being in a spelling bee or getting into it?
Well, after you go through the school, then you go to district, and then you go to county, and then after that I went to regional, and it's just a matter of spelling words correctly through each round that I kept advancing.
What was the hardest word for you to spell?
Well, honestly, I've spelled so many words, so I don't really know what word was the hardest, but if I had to guess, it was, I don't really know.
Can you just say one that was pretty hard?
It might not seem hard, but it was scat. I was really confused if it was a C or a K, but I got it correct, so.
Can you spell that?
EAD.
Advice do you have for kids who want to be in a spelling bee like you?
All you gotta do is just study hard, maybe about an hour or two, every other day or something, and you should just have fun and learn words you're passionate about.
Thank you for being on this broadcast.
You're welcome.
I wonder, what's the big deal about Stanley's anyway? I don't know. Let's find out.
Biggest crazes. It began in 2019 and has not gone down in popularity.
Stanley's grew in popularity thanks to his brilliant marketing strategy by his company, Stanley, that involved influencer partnerships with other brands and one specific partnership with the Instagram account, The Buy Guide.
So why do you think that the Stanley craze has gotten so big? Why has it intensified so much?
I feel like every couple of months we have mass hysteria on something, whether it be Beanie Babies from the 90s or whether it's Taylor Swift bracelets. This is just another huge thing that people are gravitating towards. I'm sure, will we have the Stanley Cup revolution in a couple of weeks or maybe even a couple of months? No, but I'm a sip and see. One thing I am concerned about with the Stanley Cups is the brand Stanley. I feel like any of these cooling cups or cups that keep your liquids hot or cold are good enough. So just because you don't have a Stanley Cup and it's just a regular cup, it doesn't make it any better. It doesn't make it even any worse.
I have 75 Stanleys. I'm broke, but at least I'm still preppy.
I have 59 Stanleys, and they're all blue.
I have 30 Stanleys, and they all fit in my closet.
I don't have any Stanleys.
As seen on the internet, people are obsessed with these cups. willing to buy more than 60 Stanley Cups for prices up to $1,100. Clearly, this fad is nothing to laugh at.
They're coming for me! Lock the doors! Lock the doors!
As you can see, Stanleys are clearly doing an obsession of.
Oh my gosh! No, 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 no.
Are you okay?
No, I'm not okay.
Guys, Stanleys aren't such a big deal.
Well, it seems like a big deal out there.
How much noise did she make?
We need to go. Now. I wonder where MJ she'll come back. Anyways, let's check out Women's History Month.
Hey, Pats! March is Women's History Month, where we celebrate all the women in our lives and all of the women that have made an impact in our world. The backstory of Women's History Month dates back to 1978 in Santa Rosa, California, when the Education Task Force of Sonoma County started a Women's History Week. It eventually turned into a Women's History Month that we all know today.
One woman who stood up for her human rights that you might know was Rosa Parks. Rosa Parks refused to give up her seat on a bus for a white man, which inspired people all over the world to fight against segregation.
Yay!
Another woman who made an impact is Mia Hamm. She was the first soccer player to make women's soccer extremely popular throughout the world. And she is one of the reasons we even have a Women's World Cup to this day.
Now let's see what our teachers have to say about Women's History Month.
Hola, me llamo Maestra Allen and I teach Spanish 1 and 2 here at Pearson Middle School.
Hi, I'm Mrs. George. I teach 7th grade Texas history.
Women's History Month means a lot to me. For me, it's a celebration when we recognize all the women that were heroes and they fought very hard for our rights. Also, as a Latina, growing up in a culture where women are not meant to go to school or go to college, it made me proud to say that we are breaking those cycles, the new generations, and it inspired me to keep fighting and keep inspiring the new generations for their dreams, to keep fighting for their dreams.
Women's History Month to me means that it's a celebration of the accomplishments that women have had throughout time. Before the 1900s, we weren't even allowed to vote. We weren't allowed all of these rights that we've been able to fight for and get. And so I feel like this is just a time in history that we can show what women have done in history and we can celebrate it.
A woman that inspires me is my mom. She is my hero. I have a picture here. She was a teacher for more than 30 years. She's now retired. I learned from her everything that I know as a teacher. She taught me how important it is to build a community in my classroom, to remind my students that they are loved, that they matter. She faced so many challenges in her life, but she never gave up. So she's definitely Wonder Woman. She inspires me.
Okay, a woman that inspired me, there's not just one. I look around at all the teachers that we have here at Pearson and I see so many faces of parents, of moms, of co-teachers that they work so hard to make sure that they pour into all their students, and then they also go home and they take care of their families and they have so many jobs to do. So I think that I'm going to say all the women in Pearson, at Pearson Middle School, inspire me to be a better teacher, a better parent, and a better wife.
We can celebrate Women's History Month by learning about the story of the celebration and all the accomplishments done by women, by supporting a small business owned by women, just to celebrate, it's about women celebrating women. Adios!
All right, how can we celebrate Women's History Month? I think we can celebrate Women's History Month by finding out our history, finding a woman that you've never heard of before that did something amazing, learn about her, research about her, and then tell somebody else. And then take from that, learn something from that, and then try to incorporate that in your lives.
Overall, Women's History Month is an important celebration for everyone all around the world to celebrate. Here are some ways you can celebrate. 1. Say thank you to a woman who inspires you. 2. Always treat women equally to men. And 3. Compliment a woman in your life, like a friend or family member. That's all! Have a great day, Pats!
MJ? Come on. We gotta go watch the games.
A great book, but you need it no more. Where do you put it?
Instead of putting it in a drawer.
What is it?
It's a,
Found it! We got a pot of glue. This is mine, by the way. You're not getting it.
it's a, I don't know.
I found it.
Well, MJ still isn't here. Well, gotta get my head in the game. Let's head to sports. What's up, Mr. White?
Welcome to the next segment of
Back with another update, and I'm answering your questions.
My name's Eshawn.
My question for Mr. White is, why is Spotify blocked, and when is it getting unblocked? Thank you.
First question you have is, Mr. White, why is Spotify blocked, and can we get it unblocked? Well, I've researched this, and it appears to be some kind of licensing issue. So they are working on that, but right now there's some disagreement, so it is blocked on your computers.
What's Mr. White's favorite book?
Second question, what is your favorite book? Well, I love basketball, and my favorite book is called Sum It Up by Pat Summitt. It's one of the most famous coaches, and she talks about how you lead teams and how you coach and just all about her life. And so it's one of my favorite books. I read it once a year. Amazing book.
Hey, Mr. White, the question I have for you is if we can go off campus for lunch.
Third question is, why can't we go off campus for lunch? Well, we can't go off campus for lunch because it's against district policy, and it's just not something they allow for middle school students.
What's your question for Mr. White?
Can we get more waitress?
Thank you.
Number 4, can we get more comfy chairs in the hallway? Yes, you can. We are working on that. We're working on flex seating, and so there'll be some of those new additions coming in the future. So again, thank you guys for your questions. Until next time, Patriot strong. See that? See that? Strong.
Thank you for watching this month's episode. This is Kelsey and MJ. Alright, where's MJ? Where's MJ?
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Stanley.